Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good week so far. Now we've got a couple of extra shows to do this week and people that have come through the door who I love to see come through the door. And nothing better than today than Jake Woodward, aka Desolate Dreams, who was one of the first people through the door ever on this show. I'm going to get it up here. I've got the old video out. This is what it looked like on March the 6th, I think it was, or 9th. 2020, deep in lockdown. This is why I started the show, to check out guys like this. I think it was on Reddit initially. I just put out a message, if you want a review, I'm starting up a channel, send your videos over. And Jake was one of the first people to ever send it over, and we've been in contact pretty much ever since then. He's even played stuff on my record because I wanted him to be a soloist for the ending on some of my records, on some of my songs, and that was great. And then we've just followed him as well whenever he's put something out that we can check out on the channel. And he's come back around today with something which is almost 5 years to the day, 5 years and a month pretty much. And I'm so pleased that he's stuck with the channel and wants to get back on the show and all that, because we love that. As you can see, he's a solo guitarist from the picture here, but he's a very, very accomplished solo guitarist, super shredder, but with emotion, with bends, with feeling, that sexiness that comes along with all that as well. So not just shredding scales and, oh yeah, I've heard this a million times, and just sweep picking up and down, up and down, up and down, actually making a feeling and a journey and a song and a piece of music out of what he's doing on the guitar, which is amazing. Now, we've got 2 tracks to check out today, which is really, really great. Cannot wait to get into it. This is his dark metal project. Dark Metal Planet, and he's got guitar playthroughs of the 2 tracks that we're going to check out. So let's get into it and give them a spin. Superb. Man, I've been playing guitar for 30 odd years, and this stuff just absolutely still blows me away, and I've got no idea how to do it. I'm a rhythm guitarist. I'm all about chugging and chords and breakdowns and kind of almost like drum percussion playing is how I play guitar. I've never been able to delve into this of, shredding, melodic, notes, scales, pretty much every technique that there is on the guitar that we saw from him there. It's just so alien to me. I've tried to do it, but it doesn't come from the soul for me. The soul for me is dun 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 dun, and just like slamming into my guitar as hard as I can. That's where I get the buzz from it. But I just absolutely love that there's guys like this that take the time, because it's so much practice that goes into being able to do this. You can't just pick up a guitar and start doing it naturally. It's time and effort, and I just love the fact that there's guys like this that do that and make this kind of music, because it's so high level and it takes so much preparation, time and effort and skill to be able to even approach being able to do 3.5 minutes of pure shredding solo. And even though it was rhythmic and stuff lower down, it wasn't just shredding high and all that all the way through. It was all single notes. It wasn't chords. It was about 4 or 5 chords in there that he strummed all the way through. But everything else was single notes, arpeggios, sweeps, pull-offs and hammer-ons and all the rest of it to bring each note through with a clarity, and so you can hear each note. It's just absolutely amazing. I can't imagine even, how you approach from having a blank page to going through to, I think you just do it in segments and add bits on. But, just to have that whole shredding from where you can go right to the lowest fret on the lowest string, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, and then do a nice bend at the top, and it just flow all the way through and sound amazing. I mean, it's just incredible guitaring. Love the guitar as well. We haven't seen that one in a video before, I don't think. Absolutely amazing. And this guy's always got the highest quality equipment as well to realize what he's trying to do. Amazing. The next one is called Iron Rain. It's even longer at 4 minutes, so let's enjoy this one. Love the backing track as well, forgot to mention that. So nice, man. Absolutely loved it. Both tracks sounded amazing. What I wanted to say as well about the whole general sound of the music and the kind of song as it is, it's progressive, it's modern, the guitar tones are modern, the mix is modern as well. You can hear all the elements of the music with a really nice clarity, the drums sound great and all the rest of it. And as well, I was thinking, man, it used to be if you were shredding on guitar, you were basically doing that 80s shred, you know, that big hair metal shred, Young Way Stream and all that, you know, all the kind of guitar heroes that came out of the 80s. Those were the guys that inspired all the shredders who wanted to be shredders. And because of that, they basically sounded the same. They were doing the same scales, the same kind of runs, and it all got a bit stale. And that's why shredding and, you know, solos in metal really kind of started to go out of favor because it was just so repetitive. And it was getting as well where the guys were just trying to show off so much that, you know, it was just getting a mess. It wasn't musical, and that's not to be said in any respect about this kind of music that Jake's making. It's shredding. It's all over the neck. It's every guitar style you could possibly imagine, but it doesn't just sound like 80s shred. It doesn't sound like mindless shred of just, yeah, I've learned this really fast lick and I'm just going to keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over just to kind of, you know, because it's so fast. It's none of that. It's musical. It moves. It's got journey. It's got build up and crescendo. It's got sections and segments. And, you know, the track moves in different ways. This part's a bit faster than the next one. This part's got a bit more bend and meaning than the other part that's a bit more chuggy and faster and lower down. So there's all these different dynamic elements on the guitar as well and within the music to make it an actual song and a journey and a piece of music. You know, it's a kind of thing you could have it on a you know, a great computer game, or it's like triumphant and, you know, progressive and all that kind of stuff. So it could be on like a, you know, a wizardry movie or something like that as well. Just it gives you those feelings. So it's emotional music as well as being just super high level, crazy, amazing shred, and, you know, just pure shred on the guitar. So it's incredible. Honestly believe Jake is one of the best guitarists out there. Name anyone you like, and this guy is up there with them. I really think he's amazing. And if I ever wanted some solo work done on any of my music again, I will definitely be just going straight back to Jake, because he does what I want to hear on the guitar. You know, he's got the sexiness. He's got the emotion on the shred, and to have emotional shred is next level shred, because all the guys who can shred can do the scales, and as I say, just go. But the guys who can make it feel and make you feel something from the shred, those guys are the next level, and Jake's one of those next level guys. Super dope. I've really enjoyed checking out Jake's music again today, and I hope you guys have if you've tuned in. You can go back and check out his other videos that have been on the channel if you want to do that as well and get to know him a bit better and hear basically I basically say the same thing every time, just this guy's incredible on guitar, but you know, you can hear what else I've said about him over the years if you want to go back. Just put his name in the channel. But yeah, really pleased to see Jake's absolutely just as high quality as ever, with all his great instruments and all the great stuff he does as well. And as I say as well, a one-man band doing it all himself, starting from scratch, starting from a blank piece of paper, and then going all the way through to end up with pieces of music like this. Incredible from one person. Amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed that today, guys. Hope you're having a good week so far. We're going to be back again on Friday with not some shred. We got some down-tempo deathcore, so very chuggy, very deep and very nasty, just on the tablature. But man, it sounds amazing as well. So come back for that stuff if you want to get some down-tempo deathcore on Friday. That's it from me today, guys. Hope you're having a good week. See ya. Bye.